York, an island even larger than the state of Rhode Island, is the home to the Islanders and their fans. Hi, everybody. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich, and tonight we see a team that was one of the toasts of the league for a while, and the while ended with the last game. They lost that one. What do you tell them?
Well, let's start a new streak. Tough enough to win in this league, but they had a real good run. It came to an abrupt stop. But at the end of the day is that you have to figure out a way what you did during that real good winning streak that did not allow you to win that last game.
The Islanders' philosophy should not change just because of one loss. You're coming off a game where you know you could have played better, but the best part of a busy schedule is you don't have too much time to think about your prior game. Let's start a new streak.
And now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. He's especially good with his blocker last game. Maybe the opponent sensed something, but they didn't beat him. He's ready again tonight for the Islanders. Anderson's the choice in goal tonight. He's worn the same number on his back since his days as a young goalie in minor hockey. He wears it again tonight for the Maple Leafs. See that goals against average? He's right in there. Very solid. John Tavares, the first overall draft choice of 2009. 4 years later, the Islanders made him their captain. Winner of Olympic gold in Sochi. A year later, he was a first-team All-Star. A backhand shot. Can't get it on net.
Coaches always told him, hit the net. He was trying to be way too fine with that shot, and unfortunately for him, skates away empty-handed.
Shot. No time to react. Didn't need it. Save.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
That move not too slick there. Slides it to the point. Takes that pass from the other point man. He cut that one off in the defensive end. Brings it in for an attack. Moves it to the corner. Chip to Tavares. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off. With the game stopped, let's hear from Ray.
The more you play a team, the more you dislike them. That's why these games always seem to take a little bit of extra edge to them.
Okay, Ray, thank you. The Islanders with a face-off win. New York's in possession now as they move up the wing. On to Gardner. Propelled to Bailey. Nearly grazed the iron on that.
There's not really much place to go with the shot. He's trying to be perfect. He misses, and the puck rings around the boards.
Picked up by the defense. The Maple Leafs in their own end setting things up. Steps in from the neutral zone. Laid on to Marner. Great save. Slid to Barzal. New York's winging it at neutral ice. Gives it over to the point. Puck free, roadblock by Muzzin. And they are in. Great shooting lane. Score! It's a 1-0 game, and the traveling team strikes first.
Always interesting, guys, after the first goal is scored, whether the team that scored is going to continue to attack or whether they'll sit back a little bit.
Toronto's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge. That puck is loose. No luck getting through that.
Assisted by number 8, Jake Muzzin.
Has it picked up.
3 minutes, 41 seconds.
Back on his stick. Moving it to Marlowe. Gains that offensive line. Cut that pass in his own end. Pitching this one to Beauvillier. Gathered up again by Leddy. He's got that point pass. And thrown down to Pavilier. Great opportunity, but the pass didn't connect. Pitching it to Riley. Looking to Marlowe. Chip to Matthews. He missed the net.
Sometimes it doesn't matter that you hit the shot that hard. That puck is drilled. He just misses the net.
Great save, point blank.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
The Leafs are skating it up at neutral ice. Points it. Puck out of the zone, and the attackers regroup.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Just over 6 minutes have been played in the first period. Only one goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. It's on his stick. What a pass up the middle. He takes that point pass. Takes a shot. Got a piece of it. A slot wrister. That shot's blocked. Free puck thanks to the roadblock. Holds on and gets that whistle.
Anderson's athleticism and net was really put to test on that last quality opportunity. I still have no idea how he stopped that, Doc.
New York's had an aggressive mindset throughout these last 10 games. They forechecked extremely well. They've been aggressive and on the body. We'll see if they can impose their will on their opponent, who's played much the same way over their last 10.
On to Marner. Gets that pass in the corner. Muscled long to Zaitsev. Continuing to move behind the net. Propelled to Zaitsev. Back to the point. Setting it up. They're getting ready to strike. Nothing on the shot. Puck controlled now by the defense.
Bailey's been great this season. 49 goals. 50 seems like a certainty.
And at an angle to Hickey. Just couldn't find the target.
When the puck sounds hard, when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chances handed away.
Gathered up by Hickey. Pass attempt to Barzell. Sails it. Pad save. Ooh, hard one there. Feeds the point. Pass across at the point. Shot blocked. They've got all the gunners out. Save. That diffuses the attack for now.
Great job by the goalie here. Lots of buzzing in the zone, but he gets the stop and he'll settle things down.
Face-off win here. To the point it comes. He had a great chance, but he has just missed the net.
Good thing that didn't hit the net. That thing was moving quick.
Can't get a shot on. It's dumped in. Picks it up back there. Passing one off now to Pavilier. Steps across that line. Passes to the slot. Hangs on to that one for a stoppage in play.
The Islanders have played so well from game one of this season. Their perch at top of the league standings is no surprise. Anything you need to do against them, they'll answer the bell.
New York's got that win. He was standing in the lane and got some of it. Couldn't do what he wanted. The Maple Leafs with possession up the wing. Lets it go. Wide with the shot. Oh, just wide. Read that play in his own end. And he dumps it in. Out of the crease for some stick handling. To Matthews. Hammers his way up the wing at center. It's dumped in. To Pavilier. New York's along the wing at center ice. And angled to Barzal. That's the end. Good work by Kadri. Around through the corner. And at an angle to Pulak. Got his stick on a changing shot. That puck was obstructed by a screen. Laid on to Zaitsev. Flips one. Made the save. Whistle is blown. Penalty called. And the penalty box door swings open. New York sent to the box for 2 minutes. It's tripping.
He's got great stick positioning. Stick is on the ice, but unfortunately takes the skates out from under him.
Toronto's power play gets its first chance in this game tonight.
Always important to win the special teams battle, or at the very least, come out even.
Snaps one. Score! A power play goal.
We're so far up here, Doc. I'm not sure if that puck got deflected. Let's go down to Ray and see what he saw at ice level.
Not only was the puck deflected, Enzo, it's through traffic as well. You're going to see on the replay that the goaltender's fighting the traffic. He's got to get into position for it. Right when he thinks he's got the puck at him, the puck changes directions. He just can't catch up.
The Maple Leafs prevail on the draw. Driving in from no man's land. Slid to Marner. Glides along the line. At the front of the net. Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway.
A timely save. That is tremendously tremendous.
Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Hanging on to it up the wing. Chip to Nylander. Lets it go. Outstanding save made off a terrific chance. Looks from the corner. Fires a shot. Waffle boarded. Takes that pass up the boards. Shoots it. Big pad save. Collected now. He holds that one, and it's a good thing because they were buzzing.
Never satisfied. Never take your foot off the gas pedal. He's got 2 goals now. He better be thinking about getting number 3.
A little over 5 minutes still to play in this period. The Maple Leafs with the lead, 2-0. Directing that one to Marleau. Carries it on in from center. Gives it to the point. Fires. Big save with a glove. I think it changed direction there. Bad save. Try to clear the puck. Wonderful work done near the blue line. Kicked away. Recollected. Smart recovery by Gardner. That one is pointed to him. Drives it. The Maple Leafs keep the play going in the middle. And he dumps it in. Snapping a pass to Gardner. Puck is thrown to Leddy. And now it's directed to Panik. Cuts off the passing lane in the defensive zone. The Leafs skated up on the side. Fires. They can't find the target.
From that position on the ice, he's got to hit the net. Make the goalie make a save.
On to Kapanen. Save with the pad. Trying to go to Panik. Reads the play and keeps it. It's dumped in. Scooped up by Gardner. The Islanders up the wing lug the puck. Sends to the point. Flings it. That went off the pad. Got it right back. Wonderful save. What a skill level there.
Equal to the challenge. Nice stop.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
Nearing the final minute of play. Moving it to Nylander. Toronto's in possession and moving up the wing. Around to the corner. Really good cut of the pass. Important interception there.
Now, a little bit of a sloppy turnover, Doc, but that looks like a guy just trying to make too much happen. He wants to get his team back in the game.
He pulled it right back. Shot on. Turned aside with a pass. Pitching this one to Bailey. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Shoots one. Wonderful stop. And decides to just hold on and get a stoppage of play.
That's not really a scoring chance. It's a puck to the net. The goalie gets to handle it and stop it, but not a challenging stop at all.
First period stats are final. We'll have some more entries as the second and third periods are forthcoming. Toronto's got a pair, and they lead 2-0.
Fans, don't forget to find those draw boxes throughout the arena for our signed jersey, which we will give away tonight.
The Leafs have a 2-goal lead, and the one that made it 2 was this one. We'll be right back. "20 minutes in the books, 20 minutes ahead." Edzo, what did you think of the first?
New York spent the last period defending, and that hasn't helped them score. If they can get more possession time, they'll be able to get better chances going forward.
Period 2 is underway. Good job off that left wing and a perfect pass. Pitching it to Nylander. Just a backhand. Save!
New York's been a step slow throughout this contest. Their goaltender has saved them so many times. The fact that they're within a stone's throw of this game's kind of a miracle.
Takes that pass off the boards. Using the point. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. Hatchets it. Got in front of another one.
Now that's a solid save.
Cranks the shot. That one's deflected. Looking to Nylander. Moves up the side with it now. Pass attempt to Tavares. Passing one off now to Barzal. Using the point. He's got it. Turned a shot on net. Save. Directing that one to Marner. Driving down the wing at center. Propelled to Tavares. New York's recoiling back in their own end. Lets a shot fly. Oh, that was close.
If you don't hit the net, you can't score. Give yourself a chance by getting it on the net.
Collected by Muzzin. Toronto's setting up an offense from the wing. Has that one measured in his own end. Gains the zone. Shot. They score! It's only a one-goal game now.
You give him the opportunity from this spot on the ice, that's the low slot area, he's gonna score.
Anderson's in the butterfly trying to take away the percentages, but he doesn't cover the net.
The Islanders, with the scoring of that goal, have cut the lead in half, and still an entire period to play. Toronto's got it off the draw at center. played on to Zaitsev. A shot. Wonderful save. Goal post low. Loud clang. No goal. That's a free puck thanks to the play by Andrew Ladd. Right in front. Rips one. Gets it with the blocker. Got to clear it. And he dumps it in. Gathered up again by Kadri. The Leafs with a neutral zone possession along the wing. It's dumped in. Snapping a pass to Komarov. Is able to move on in. Right to the point. He chipped that one off the boards and ahead. Shoots one. That puck hit him on the way to the net. Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
He's locked in now. Great save.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Toronto's got a defensive zone win. Puck is thrown to Nylander. The Leafs are at the wing in neutral ice. Behind the net. Shot. Score! How quickly did that change? A very fast shift in power.
You get this close to the goaltender, the puck on your stick, you got to snap it quick.
That's a really good shot that beats the goaltender, but when the goalie goes into that butterfly, he's doing one of two things. He's either guessing or he thinks he's got the entire net covered. He doesn't have it there.
Toronto's got a 2-goal lead now. Still in the second period. Lots of time to build on that. And that's a face-off win. The Maple Leafs are driving it from the wing.
By number 29, William Nylander. And by number 22, Nikita Zaitsev.
Now it's directed to Hickey. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
His perfect positioning allowed him to shut down that chance.
Taken and held at the blue line. Didn't handle it very well. Free puck. New York's carrying on through the neutral zone. Up to the point. Walks the blue line. In the slot. Lets it go. Hung right over him and couldn't get it past. Nicely received at the point. Sends it across the blue line. Sanders. Point to point. Passed across point to point. In front. Feeds the slot to Bailey. And he gets it back. Pass to the blue line. Threatening an attack. Pulls his way along. Used that big goalie stick well. Toronto's controlling the play in the neutral zone. Got it at the point. Nice tip of the pass. Slid to Pulak. In with it now. Missed all of it. Fires. Seeks the corner. In the slot. Chip to Bavillier. Thrown to the slot. Score! And it's a one-goal game.
He gets in close to the net and fires it past the goaltender with a snapshot.
He doesn't even move. Once he drops into the butterfly, you're certain he's got the net covered. He just doesn't.
The Islanders have gotten back to within one. Loads of time left in the game. We're in the second period. Toronto's got that puck off the tire. The Maple Leafs with possession in the defensive zone. On to Kadri. He had it past the goalie, but not past the iron. Propelled to Kadri. And a save. Missed the net. Had it away. Can Plenty clear. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle.
New York's lucky to have one of the top goal scorers in the league. He's a dangerous player that seems to be able to score no matter what the fact that he's the other team's focus.
The Leafs win that faceoff. He's got that pass at the point. Save! Lost possession there. New York's carrying on up the wing. Takes that pass. Airborne to Pulak. Loud pad save. Toronto skating from the neutral zone. Has a chance to make a play through the corner. Slides it to the point. Just inside the line. Gathered up again by Marlowe. Took it up the boards and holds. Skilled play by Hickey. The Islanders skated up on the side. Big drive. That puck struck him in front. Shoots. Terrific point-blank save.
You got to think that's a game-changing save there.
Centering. Fires in front. Big pad save. Toronto's along the wing at center ice. Gives it over to the point. Great job on a cut pass. Save there. Many yards gained to Hickey. Twist one. The lane was jammed and it hit somebody. Skates it into the zone. He's got that point pass. Can't take an offsides here. Everybody goes back. Got it in his own end. Through center. Points it. Brings a shot. Great glove grab.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
A little under 6 minutes to go here in the second. The Islanders have scored one here. Let's see if they can get another. A marvelous job in the face-off circle today. There's an example. Muzzin's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Well done with that pass. In that defensive zone, an important play.
Nylander's shaking his head after making that pass. He knows better than that. That puck cannot go into that section of the ice.
Oh, this is clearly a tripping call. He made no attempt to play the puck and took the legs out from the attacking player.
Toronto's power play has been strong. They have connected once. Let's see if they can make it twice on this power play.
They've already had some success on the power play with a power play goal earlier in the game. They don't have to change much. Make sure you move the puck quickly and get traffic to the front of the net.
The Maple Leafs have it along the side at mid-ice. Save! From the outside. Pad save. Shutout positioning by Gardner. Gets a blocker on it.
If they play like this, the Maple Leafs are either going to score or draw a penalty.
Picked up by the defense. Tremendous pressure. Pulls the trigger. A wonderful scoring chance denied. Covered up just to slow things down.
The defenders caught a break here. Lots of pressure in their end of the ice, but the goalie freezes the puck and they can catch their breath.
Toronto's got another win. Laid on to Muzzin. Great save. Play stopped. That puck is just held.
The Maple Leafs have been hoping for a streak like this from them from some time. But how could they imagine it would go on for this long? Another excellent night adding to this lengthy point-scoring streak.
Toronto's got that face-off win. Parked in the slot. A point hammer shot. Got the blocker on that. And that one is cleared. More time off that penalty clock. as they drop back and wait for another rush. Takes a shot. Terrific shot block in the lane. Shot it back out of his own end. Dogged determination there by Muzzin. And the referee's whistle has stopped play. Just a bit over 4 minutes to go in the second. The Leafs with a 1-goal lead in this one, 3-2. Solid, clean win. Toronto's in possession as they travel up the wing. Intercepted that one at an important place. Oh, what a stop.
The goaltender shuts that one down on a superb opportunity.
The Maple Leafs go back to pick it up. Time is dwindling on this power play. And he gains the zone. Shot nearly grazed the iron on that.
Well, that's a good scoring chance. He's trying to be too fine, trying to pick the corner. Sometimes you've just got to shoot it at the middle of the net.
Hangs on to it in the corner. Good place to shoot from. Good save there. And still another save. What a show. He takes that point pass. And sent down to Matthews. To Pavillier. Gains the zone. Good position in the slot. Marvelous save. No time on that one.
Anderson's lucky. Just got a piece of that, but it was enough to make the stop.
New York's got it again. Back to the point. Slid to Pavillier. Couldn't get through. It's loose. Backhander to the net. Kicked away. Pressure now. Trying to go to Nylander. Feeds the point. Chip to Riley. Took that away in his own zone. Players tired, about to get a rest as we go late into the second period. And a save.
Last minute of play in the
Toronto's working ahead from mid-ice. Long lead pass to Marner. Lets it go. Can't get it on net.
Sometimes you rush the shot and end up missing the net. Need to slow things down next time.
To the point it comes. Toronto seeing the end of this period coming. Do they have time to start something and to finish it? And he gains the zone. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Great stick save. 2 periods have been played. And so, as we think back through the first 2, we think ahead toward the third. As is our custom, we look now at the shots on goal. Wow, does anybody play defense here? 32 for Toronto and 25 for the Islanders. Toronto's goaltender has made a difference in this game. His team has gotten the goals, and he has made saves like this. More in a moment. Minutes have been played. They are getting ready for the third period here. So take us back through the game. What do you think, Eddie?
The Maple Leafs have to be happy, Doc, that they're up by 1 as we get ready for the third period. But they have to be frustrated with all the chances that they had in the first 2 periods of play.
And the puck goes back out to center ice, and so everything will have to get reset. Still held in. Loose puck did not go well. Right near the line. On to Marner. Propelled to Riley. Save. Laid on to Leddy. New York's on the move up the wing. Lots on that to Bailey. Right into the slot. Moving it now up the wing. Shoots one. Outstanding save with a glove.
Well, that even sounded hard, the way that he shot the puck, but the goalie makes the stop on that effort.
New York's prevailed on another faceoff. And he picks it up. Oh, broke it up. Puck covered, whistle blown. New York's got a face-off win. Right play, right pass up the right wing, and it's on his stick. Slid to Barzal. And down to Bailey. Flings it. They score! And they've tied the game up.
It's felt at various times like one team or the other would have a little bit of the upper hand. Doesn't matter anymore. We're back to 0-0.
Toronto's got possession from the faceoff. That puck's loose, deflected away by Gardner. Fires! Moving it to Bailey. Moves it to the barrier at center ice. Gives it on a cross from the point. Gives it to the point. Lets it go. Save with the pad. He scores! 3 straight goals.
Well, there's been pretty good back and forth here in a tie game. Now they've got the lead. We'll see what they do with it.
New York's broken the tie here in the third period. Let's see what happens before time expires. It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. Takes that pass up the boards and stays. Fires! Pad block. Nice save. Tough to follow. Score! Number 40.
You get the lead, you want to pin the lead down. You want to give yourself the opportunity to spread the lead out. But they don't. They give up the tying goal, and now we're back to even.
A little under 4 minutes have passed here in the third. The winds have shifted yet again. This is going to be an interesting third period.
His 40th of the season. Scored by number 9.
Crosses that line. Pass cut, strong play. Toronto's in possession as they move up the wing. That one is pointed to him. And down to Nylander. Puts one on. Outstanding offense met by solid goaltending. Strong wrister. Score! And that for him is the big 5-0, a 50-goal season.
He's been waiting for that one, the magical number 50.
The next little bit will be crucial. Now that they've got the lead, how do they play with it?
And so he has gotten halfway to the century mark in goals. 50 has always been a magical number in this sport, and he has reached it and play back in. The Islanders got that faceoff win. Now what?
Scored by number 12, Josh.
And he dumps it in.
By number 29.
Can he clear the zone?
By number 2.
Tried to clear but failed.
Time of the goal.
Puck's loose, denied by the roadblock.
Seconds.
Leads that charge into the zone. Chip to Muzzin. On the outside, a shot. Save. Couldn't get his way through. Pitching this one to Gardner. The Islanders want to generate something up the wing. Sends to the point. On to Bailey. Has received it in the corner. Pitching it to Muzzin. Propelled to Matthews. Looking to Kadri. Can start the attack going in the zone. Intercepted pass.
New York's forced another turnover in this very close game.
Good intercept. The Maple Leafs wheel one ahead up the wing. Scorches one. Oh, he got that. Pass attempt to Pavillier. Passing one off now to Panik. Perfect receipt of the pass. Nice work by Leddy. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Directing that one to Nylander. What a strong wrist shot. Blocked. Snapping a pass to Pavillier. Solid work there by Panik. Using the point. Laid on to Cizikas. With a shot. Had it away. Collected now. Brings it in for an attack. Loose puck due to the play by Panik. Terrific save there. Didn't look like he had anything to shoot at, and he made it tough.
Now that's a beautiful stop on a great scoring chance.
Great chance, but he missed.
How did he shoot the puck that quick?
Terrific determination by John Tavares. Shoots. Oh, he had a great chance to shoot there, and he did, but it was answered by the glove.
Well, you know he's happy, guys. He's sitting there on the bench. He's got a couple of goals in his back pocket already, but you know he's thinking about number 3. What an achievement that would be to bang in one more.
Good job on the draw. New York's looking up from mid-ice. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. That shot redirected. He scores! That's 2 unanswered goals.
That puck looked like it got deflected right in front of the goaltender. I'm sure Ray had a much better look at that.
It did get deflected, Eddie, and when we get a look at it on the replay right here, you're going to see the goalie's in position, but because the puck is deflected the way it was, it gets past him in a way he just can't react to.
New York's gotten a huge goal. Now a little breathing room in the third period. The advantage is 2, but the adrenaline will probably start to flow from the other side.
Josh Bailey.
Using the point, he's got it.
Time of the goal.
That pass in the corner. He regathered it. Back and forth they go between the points. Hammers one. Need to get rid of it.
Well, there's been no shortage of goals here tonight as this one winds down. We've seen some pretty terrific goals and some that haven't been so great as well. But there has been a big number on the board, it seems, almost since the early part of the first period.
Played towards the corner by Bailey. Shoots. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity.
That great save was all positioning.
The Panthers are not a team to be taken lightly, Doc. They're up next on the schedule, and of course, we'll be calling all the action. Some great, exciting hockey games ahead.
Nice face-off work. Puck is thrown to Nylander. Steps in from the neutral zone. Shot. Great save in close. Lets it rip. He got iron with that one.
Pretty hard to shoot the puck much better than that. Where they really could have used a bounce, they don't get one. The puck rings off the pipe.
Pass cut. The Leafs with control at center ice. Tries to get it on net. Score! They're back to within one.
The goaltender was surprised at how quick that snapshot got on top of him.
That's really poorly played defensively. The shooter does a good job getting into position to shoot it, but the defenseman gets caught puck watching.
The Maple Leafs are now back to within one with the scoring of that goal. And there's plenty of time for one more goal in the third. The Islanders win the draw. What's next? Now it's directed to Pulak.
Assisted by number 8, Jake Muzzin. Time of the goal, 13 minutes, 3 seconds.
Right to the point. That shot hit a man. Slid to Marner. He's got it. The Islanders are skating it up at neutral ice. Shot! Score! He's got his second of the game.
Beauvillier's quick wrist shot surprised the goaltender in close.
He didn't leave very much room. He's in the butterfly. He's got most of the net shelled off, but he doesn't cover it all, and it ends up behind him.
The Islanders are now up by 2. They're going to face an onslaught here near the end of the game, and they know it. We are in the third period, but they have a 2-goal lead. Trying to go to Marlowe. Lets the shot fly. Wonderful stop.
Time of the goal, 13 minutes, 57
I think this is a good point to hear from Ray Ferraro.
The Maple Leafs have played very well, but they've just had no finish to their opportunity, whether it's been a post, a crossbar, or the several times they've missed the net.
No, thanks, Ray. I agree. It's amazing how close they have come and then just not gotten on the board. You wonder if that luck's going to continue. Toronto's got it. Lets it go. Use that big goalie stick well. The Islanders have it up the wing. It's dumped in. Couldn't get through and retain possession. Chip to Panik. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Toronto's looking to head man up the wing. Swept on to Matthews. Just walking the tightrope. They score! It's only a one-goal game now.
We're so far up here, Doc. I'm not sure if that puck got deflected. Let's go down to Ray and see what he saw at ice level.
Not only was the puck deflected, Enzo, it's through traffic as well. You're going to see on the replay that the goaltender's fighting the traffic. He's got to get into position for it. Right when he thinks he's got the puck at him, the puck changes directions. He just can't catch up.
And the face-off's won. Puck loose, couldn't get through. The Islanders lug that along up the wing. Gains that offensive line. Up to the point.
Time of the goal, 15 minutes, 11 seconds.
Fires a shot. Got a piece of it. Gets it out. Taken over again. The Islanders continue to probe up the wing. shoots it on. Marvelous save. A great chance was no chance. And at an angle to Kadri. In front. Perfect pass. On to Zaitsev. Carries it to the corner. Looks to make a play. Centering. Oh, what a block. That puck hit him on the way to the net. Blocked away. Fires. Save. And he holds on, and the whistle stops play.
Never satisfied. Never take your foot off the gas pedal. He's got 2 goals now. He better be thinking about getting number 3.
A critical face-off, and they won it. Now what? Right where the boards turn, he's got it. Didn't drag it very well there. Loose puck. Gets behind the net and looks to the front. Propelled to Bailey. Recollected. Toronto's looking to head man up the wing. Good place to shoot from. And a save. Held there for a face-off coming up next. An enormous defensive face-off win. The Islanders up the wing are moving the puck. Brings a shot. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
That is a great display of goaltending there, Doc.
A minute left. You're already buckled up. Here comes the rough ride. And a save. New York's back in its own end, trying to work forward. Laid on to Barzell. That went off the pad. And another save. Score! That puts his team up by a pair.
Want to score goals, especially off of rebounds, go to this area.
Anderson's rebound control hasn't been great over the last little while. This is another one. It's just sitting there, ready to be pounced upon.
And it won the faceoff. Into the attacking end. He's back behind. What'll he do next? Nicely received at the point. Skates along the line. Fires. Big pad save. Pass block. Picked up by the defense. Slid back across from one point to the other. Anderson's at the bench. Extra man over the boards.
Well, you know he's happy, guys. He's sitting there on the bench. He's got a couple of goals in his back pocket already. But you know he's thinking about number 3. What an achievement that would be to bang in one more.
That's a great face-off win. Oh, a close call there.
That's a tough one to watch. Need to practice hitting the net.
And the game is over. Toronto's impressive streak has come to a close.
This loss ends a nice winning streak, but they've got to be happy with the way they played here tonight and recently.
The Islanders, in a recent tradition, step to center ice and do the yes, yes, yes salute. So ends another game and another telecast. We hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.